cooking them down home grits. I promise I'm working with this guitar about as hard as I can. I met a girl, bought a house, I put a nice little payment down home.
Hello. What day is it today?
Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, yep. And we are in the garden picking some potatoes. And so we've already got most of the potatoes, but we wanted to kind of show how we do it. Potatoes are probably the easiest thing to grow, or at least for us. You simply stick a potato in the ground with sprouts on it and mound over top of it. And a couple months later, you got a whole bunch of potatoes, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yep, so Reagan is gonna show us how to harvest potatoes. Like I said, we've already done a bunch of them here, or the vast majority. I think we've harvested about 100 pounds of potatoes. So we're down to just 4 or 5 plants. We're gonna do those. Our garden is starting to get filled with weeds. This is kind of the time of year where it gets pretty hot and we kind of want to be done with a lot of these things in the garden. So we're just about to finish up our potatoes today and then preserve them. So we'll watch Reagan. Reagan, you want to show us how to go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Okay, Reagan. So these are some of our potato plants that have just kind of died off. Show them one, Reagan. Yeah, right there's one. And so Reagan's going to pull it out of the ground if she can. Okay, and then she's going to start digging around it. There should be some potatoes underneath there. So just, there's the little one. Yep. Put it in the bucket. All right, keep digging. Oh, I see a big one, Reagan. That's a big one, huh?
Yeah.
Just keep digging around it. Let me help you. There you go. Show us that one. That's a nice big potato, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, keep digging.
There's some more in here.
Yeah. Oh, there's always more. Oh, look at there.
Oh, yeah.
Several of them.
There we go.
Yeah. That's all from one. Oh, even more. Oh, look at them all. All from one little piece of a potato.
Oh, here's a good one.
That's a real big. That's bigger than your hand.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of these little bitty ones. There's another good one. Kind of knock the dirt off of it before you put it in the bucket.
Oh, okay.
Got one. That's a good one right there. There's another. That's a good one right there. Oh, there's even more. Can you get it? There we go.
Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah. Keep digging. Is there one down there still? Oh, another big one, huh?
Yeah.
That's another big one. Yeah, clean it all off. That's a big baked potato size, huh?
Yeah.
All right, now
Nice.
we'll take this rake right here and just see, make sure we don't miss any. I think we got them all from that potato. So let's count how many red potatoes did we get in there from that one plant?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we got 10 potatoes, all from one piece of a potato, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do the next plant.
Okay.
All right, right here. This is it right here.
Oh, okay.
See if you can pull it out of the ground. Sometimes you'll pull the potatoes out with it. Oh, you did. Got a good one there. Yep.
Yeah.
All kinds of them in there too, huh?
Oh, yeah. This is a good one.
Yep. All right. All right, tell everybody bye. I think they get the
Bye.
picture. See you later. You can show us how many we got. That's a pretty good bucket worth, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's from about 5 or 6 potato plants. So it took, and we usually plant anywhere from a half of a potato to a quarter of a potato. So really that was only 2 or 3 potatoes planted to come up with an entire bucket full of potatoes. So we got a lot of cleaning and putting away to do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alrighty, let's take them inside. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
What you doing, Reagan?
I'm cleaning the dirt off the potatoes.
You are, and then Marley's washing them.
Yep.
Yep. We have a lot of potatoes here, don't we? These are the clean ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just knocking the dirt off, Reagan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it's actually really hard.
What kind of potatoes are you doing?
What potatoes?
They're called Yukon Golds. We got Yukon Golds going here, and we got, what, red potatoes going in the other room. These ones are already cleaned. Let's check out the Reagan.
Oh.
Oh, you going cleaning the red potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some gold ones too, huh? Well, mostly red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like you're getting a good amount done, huh?
Yeah.
So now what are we doing, Reagan?
We're cutting the potatoes.
So that we can fit them in jars like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is about cutting them about this size?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So we gotta get all these chopped up because we want to get all of as much air out of our jars as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks like we got a lot of potatoes here to do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so now before we put water in them, we're gonna put some spices in them. So go ahead, Reagan. We got a ½ teaspoon of salt.
All right.
We have a ½ teaspoon of parsley.
Okay.
Yep. Got a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. We have a ½ teaspoon of basil. And then we have a bay leaf that we're gonna put in each one, right here. And we have a fresh sprig of parsley, or I'm sorry, dill. Chop that in half and put it in dill from our garden.
Okay.
So
Just like
chop it in half and put it in the jar.
this one.
Yep, and stick it in there.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do that to every one of them. And then we're gonna fill them with water. So now what are we doing?
We're filling the cups up with water.
Filling the jars up with water?
Yeah.
Kind of warm water?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
really warm water.
And we already put all our spices in, right?
Yep.
Cool. So when we get to the top of that, we're going, okay, stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Let's go to the next one.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and fill that one up. Okay, we got all of our potatoes jarred up, got our spices in, got them full of water. Now we're putting them in our pressure canner. Those look good. We've got a couple inches of water down here in the bottom of this thing. But now we're gonna turn this thing on and let them get sealed up. Okay, so we got them in and going. What we're gonna do, so we turn the stovetop on high. It took a few minutes, but this just started to, I don't know if you can see it, but it's steaming out this little vent pipe. And we're gonna let it steam out for about 10 minutes. And then once that's happened, we're gonna put this weight on top to start building pressure. And we wanna get the pressure for potatoes up to between 10 and 12 pounds of pressure. And we're gonna keep them there for about 40 minutes. And then we will turn it off and let it cool down. So here's our final product. We did 2 batches of potatoes. We're probably gonna do some more before all's said and done. But these are canned, and you wanna make sure that the lid seals. These are good up to a year or 2 on the shelf. We did 2 different kinds. We did the water bath canning, so these all have water in them, what I showed in the video. And we did a set over here without water called dry packing. And we're just trying out a couple different ways to see which ones we like best. And so we can't wait to try them. Good for soups and good for just popping out and dumping in a skillet. But that's one way we can preserve our potatoes from the excess we have in the garden. And again, potatoes have just really been the easiest thing for us to grow, and we have completely replaced the need to buy any potatoes from the store. And lastly, just want to show another way we have preserved some of our potatoes. These are sliced up and vacuum packed and frozen in our freezer. We also did some hash browns and froze those. Don't have a ton of freezer space because of all the meat that we're getting off the farm, but wanted to try some this way as well. And it's just another good way to preserve potatoes.